Willkommen zurück beim Witcher und wir wollen mal rauskriegen, wer denn jetzt nun die Thronfolge auf Skellige verdient hat. Dazu hat der hier was zu sagen anscheinend.
Master Geralt, a guard spotted you from the tower. They sent me to open the gates.
Why was it closed? Is that famous Skellige hospitality?
Me. 'Tis tradition. After the feast, the Jarls will choose the king, so the doors must remain closed. Only the sons and daughters of Skellige may stay in the castle.
Krach make an exception just for me?
All know what you did for Ceres and Hjalmar. Today, you're one of us. Come. Krakowitz.
Krakowitz.
How's the mood in there?
Calm. Too calm.
How's that?
We've an adage here in Skellige. At a good feast, meat and blood flow in equal measure. Surely you consider this barbaric on the continent, no?
Not sure. Sounds preferable to dull banquets garnished with court intrigue.
Step careful there. I've as much right to it as you do.
And I'd expect you to support me, not pinch my allies. If an uncrate's to wear the crown, it
Should be you, because you've got fur growing on your chin, that it?
shows some of your own, and the Jarls just might listen to you.
Not your mug smacked. Remember, I was left standing last time we crossed fists.
Yeah? So you'll fight the Vilcards with me? Wonder who'll do better, you or Hjalmar the Giant Slayer?
Oh, stop your shite boasting.
Ceres! Hey! Ah, damn it!
Bad way to play it out.
Think I don't know that? But you saw her, she's so...
Why, stubborn, fierce, mule-headed, refuses to listen to anyone.
Exactly! True, Arnvald. Me and Ceres, well, they're twins in that regard.
Don't see Krach. He talking to the Jarls?
No, went to his chambers. To prepare your promised reward, no doubt.
If you've a spell, Witcher, perhaps you'd fancy some fisticuffs with the Vilcards. Loosen up your joints after your journey.
Maybe later.
Ich habe aber beim ersten Festbankett schon sämtliche Dialoge ungefähr verpasst. Schauen wir mal, ob es hier irgendwas zu mitbekommen gibt. Da haben wir schon alle ganz gut einen Tee.
Only one chosen by the gods could accomplish such a thing.
Wahrscheinlich laufe ich jetzt gerade wieder zielstrebig an allen interessanten Gesprächspartnern vorbei. Naschwerk.
What's that compared to Hjalmar? He killed the giant.
Got me telling you.
No shame in having a good time. Come visit us. We'll show you what a real face looks like.
Also ich habe mich ja schon festgelegt, wer die Thronfolge bekommen soll, falls ich da irgendwie was dazu sagen darf. Oh, hier ist ein Fragezeichen, ein kleines. Ach so, eine Boxrunde.
Hjalmar, can you...
Oh, seal shut! Take a look. Still got all my teeth?
Most of them did quite a number on you.
Why are you laughing? They'd have trashed you too.
Doubt it.
That's so. Care to wager on it? Drop any one of the Vilcards, and I'll give you my sword. End up like me, you part with yours.
Wilde Kerle.
Carls. Who are they?
These wild men. Live in the hills.
Shepherds, then?
Aye, without the sheep. They live off killing, eat only what they hunt. And they fight like no one else.
Probieren wir es.
Start wrapping that sword for me.
Don't sell your fish till they're in the boat, Wolf.
Heard you're taking on challengers in fistfights.
Challengers? Nah, ain't none a challenge to us.
We're here to hit. Hit till our fists are red with blood.
Let's do this.
Gladly.
Die sehen ganz schön kräftig aus. Ui. Au. 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 Ah, scheiße. Ja, okay. Das war jetzt ein bisschen hektisch.
Oh, Witcher, eh?
Shit, was kriegt denn der jetzt für ein Schwert von mir?
Get out of my sight, Drifter.
Ich will doch nicht...
Not so tough without your blade. Which is too bad, because you just lost it.
Ja, ich gebe ihm, glaube ich, lieber die Kohle. Weil meine Schwerter brauche ich.
How about I give you the equivalent in coin instead of my sword? After all, can't really earn a living without it.
Shouldn't have bet it then. But, fine. Owe you that much for old time's sake. Pay up and keep it.
Na gut. Die schaffe ich noch irgendwann, aber da muss ich noch ein bisschen üben.
Did you sever his head of a jam from your razor? The older orders like the Empress said needs to hear and approve the course.
Aber erstmal gucken, was der Krach an Belohnung für uns hat.
Greetings, Berna. Feast not to your liking?
This is no feast. It's a farmer's market where votes are bought and sold like sheepskins.
Svanrig is not gonna vie for support.
Bran's son will not haggle for a crown that is his by right.
Far as I know, crown goes to the claimant who gains the most votes.
That is the tradition, but not all traditions are good. The Isle's care should be entrusted to a single family.
Take it you have a specific family in mind.
Of course. Bran was the best king Skellig has seen in centuries. The throne should pass on to Svanrige, his true-born son, and then on to his sons.
What's wrong with voting for your king?
Take a walk. Listen and you'll understand. The claimants already hand out land, promise privileges, titles, favourable judgments. They behave like whores lifting their skirts for every passerby. A king by the grace of votes is no ruler, but a debtor. This must end. We must start by placing Bran's firstborn son on the throne. I hope the Jarls will see the wisdom of it.
Da ist schon was dran irgendwo, ne?
Leaving Caer Trolda?
Tomorrow at daybreak. Enjoy yourself, Master Geralt.
May I?
You must even. Come. I've been waiting for you. So, feast to your liking? Any better than your continental balls?
Definitely more to drink.
Ah, there is. Rolled all of it out of my cellars. Double meads, triple, Cintrian plum brandy, Mahakimum spirit that burns the mouth like boiling water. Clan on Crate knows the meaning of hospitality.
Saw you talking to Berna. What about?
Politics. After all, naught else interests her. Wench tried to convince me that we must honor Bran's memory. And to that aim, I'm to command my offspring to withdraw from the race for the crown. Support Svanrige instead.
Why do I think you turned her down?
You put it mildly. I showed her the door.
Something tells me there's a purpose to your hospitality.
Aye, there is. In the Isles, mead and meat stand to gain you as much support as feats accomplished blade in hand.
If that's true, you can rest easy about how the vote'll turn out.
I'll rest easy on the morrow, when the crown rests on one of my children's heads.
Feeling torn between Hjalmar and Cerys?
You mean do I have a favorite? Nay. They're as different as fire and water. But uncrate blood flows in both.
Ah, scheiße.
Promised me a reward for helping your children.
Jetzt
And I aim to
habe ich
keep
das
my
verpasst.
word. Here, this bauble's been in the family for generations. I give it to you for helping ensure the line endures.
Beautiful craftsmanship. Thanks.
I'm the one. Hear that? Damn it. Yalmar's probably started another row.
That's not Yalmar. Let's go.
Schade, die Dialogoption habe ich jetzt verpasst über die 2 Kinder nochmal. Wow. Zwei Bären. Oh. Ein Bär. Wo ist der Bär? Da ist der Bär. Das war mein neuer Move übrigens. Was, noch ein Bär? 3 Bären. Au. Au. So. Puh.
Aye?
Holger Schwarzhand. Achso. Was ist nun los? Jetzt wollte ich gerade mit dem sprechen. Kam die Zwischensequenz dazwischen. Deswegen ja auch Zwischensequenz. Und jetzt lädt er sich tot. Warum? Na toll, ist jetzt
How are things
abgeschnitten.
on Pharaoh?
There as always, it's pissing buckets and fucking freezing.
See, you're bursting with pride.
No use cutting seal shit with honey. Pharaoh is a rock overgrown with pines, but we've no need for more.
Can't eat pine wood.
But use it to build a longship, and you'll eat your fill of what others have grown and bred, after you've taken their wenches and their gold, burned their homes to the ground. That's how Clan Dimon lives.
Aha, also dieser Dialog mit der Figur geht jetzt natürlich irgendwie weiter. Was mache ich denn jetzt? Ich glaube, ich lade nochmal eben. Nicht wundern. Falls die Folge gleich aus ist, dann tut es mir sehr leid. Dann hat das jetzt, was ich gleich vorhabe, nicht funktioniert. Und dann gibt es in der nächsten Folge 10 Minuten obendrauf. Ist einfacher, als solche zusammenzuschneiden. Schauen wir mal, ob es klappt. Wenn nicht, dann bis morgen oder so. Ne? Jetzt versuchen wir mal. Nee, das scheint nicht zu klappen. Ja, dann bis zum nächsten Mal. Glaube ich. Jetzt geht gar nichts mehr.
How are things on Pharaoh?
There as always, it's pissing buckets and fucking freezing.
See, you're bursting with pride.
No use cutting seal shit with honey. Pharaoh is a rock overgrown with pines, but we've no need for more.
Can't eat pine wood.
But use it to build a longship, and you'll eat your fill of what others have grown and bred, after you've taken their wenches and their gold, burned their homes to the ground. That's how Clan Dimon lives.
Herrje, jetzt kann ich das Spiel nicht abbrechen. Jetzt probiere ich einfach mal die Folge zu stoppen. Vielleicht macht er ja das. Wenn es klappt, bis gleich. Beziehungsweise bis zur nächsten Folge. Wenn nicht, dann weiß ich jetzt auch noch nicht. Moment. Aha, okay, das hat jetzt schon mal geklappt. Dann starte ich jetzt das Spiel nochmal neu. In der Zwischenzeit seht ihr nur schwarz.
I see you gather before me. Hungry, terrified.
Ah ja, gut, dann fahren wir mal hier fort.
Ciri had appeared in Skellige. She'd arrived from another world together with a masked mage. She and the mage had fought the Wild Hunt before fleeing through portals that carried them to Velen. There, one trail ended, another began. A good time later, the Wild Hunt had reappeared on Hindersfjall, meaning Ciri, too, might have returned to Skellige.
Habt ihr wenigstens noch mal eine kurze Zusammenfassung bekommen? Jetzt schauen wir mal. Ah ja. Gut, dann machen wir die Bären eben nochmal. Nummer 2. Bear grilled. Au. So, mal schauen, ob er jetzt richtig lädt. Also gut. Gibt trotzdem ein paar Minuten obendrauf in der Folge für diese unbeabsichtigte Pause.
Cloth! Give me some cloth! Gotta stop the bleeding! Quick!
Da. Da.
Take my cloak.
Hold on, son. You'll pull through. A shark grabbed my leg once. Albion!
He's dead.
Crack! Where'd those bears come from, huh? Answer! Now!
Careful how you speak to my dad.
Stow your blade, pup, or Crack will lose a son too.
You insult me, Lugos, and now you threaten my son. I will not stand for this.
Then come here. Come on! Put you down like a rabid dog.
Calm down. Calm down. Enough blood's been spilt. Someone brought these beasts here to murder our sons and brothers. We cannot restore their lives. But we can. We must avenge them. This burden falls upon the host and his offspring.
Find the guilty on Crete. Find and kill them. Else your clan will be cursed for 100 generations to come.
Anybody see how the bears got in?
Don't matter. I know where to find the guilty already.
Wait! Are you mad? You're gonna kill folk before we've learned what happened.
Learn all you want. Meantime, I'll go wash the shame off our clan.
Hey, the Jarls aren't listening anymore. Stop playing the hero and think for a second.
Our honor's at stake, sis. I can't wait.
Are you listening to me? Someone let those bears in. We must know who, and the answer lies somewhere in this room.
You're right, Ceres. I'll help you.
Thanks.
Fine. See you when I return with the traitors' heads.
I'll stay here. Someone must see to everything. Summon the healer, hand the fallen over to their families. Wolf, I thank you.
Puh, das ist ja mal ganz schön schief gegangen. Natürlich halte ich zu
Ever
Sirius.
see anything like that?
No, and I hope I never will again.
Where'd the bears come from? We were all laughing, eating, drinking. Suddenly, a massacre. Torrents of blood on the walls.
What happened before the massacre? Be precise.
Young Lucas bet he could empty a barrel of beer in one go. He climbed on the table, grabbed a pony keg of centering wheat, and started chugging. His throat bulged like a blowfish. Face went red, but he kept drinking. Folks started banging their tankards on the table, shouted, "Lugos, Lugos." Then, from the other side of the room, we heard this roar. We turned in unison as if a coxswain had called. They were there. They were already there. Folks closest to the bears didn't even manage to draw their weapons. They were ripped to shreds.
We'll avenge them, I promise. Know who died?
Drogadar, Drakeborn Du, Blue Boy Lugos, Yalborn, Ottrig. Take some time, mention them all.
But you could name the claimants to the throne who survived in one breath. You, Hjalmar, and Svanrige.
What are you saying?
Nothing, just yet.
Wie
We've
praktisch.
talked enough. Let's look around.
Let me know what you find. I'll speak to the others. Maybe someone saw more than I did.
Bei den ganzen möglichen Thronfolgern hätte man natürlich auch schnell die Übersicht
Pull
verloren.
yourself together,
So
Sinner.
ist das jetzt alles natürlich ein bisschen übersichtlicher. Dann gehen wir mal auf Spurensuche. Was ist denn hier los? Nichts. Einfach mal 3 Bären reingelassen. Das muss doch irgendwem aufgefallen sein. Haben Sie jemanden gesehen, der zufällig 3 Killerbären dabei hatte?
Alright. What do we have here? Bear's head, but the tongue's short, like a human's. Mouth smells of honey liqueur. Mead. And something else. Something earthy.
Oh, da wurde jemand verwandelt.
Bears like honey. Before it's fermented. Strange. Something under the fur. A tattoo. Shape of a bear paw. Old scar. Looks like it was sutured. Half man, half bear. Something like a lycanthrope. No full moon, so something else caused the transformation. Maybe something he ate or drank. Mead. Mead with an earthy aroma. Need to check the horns, tankards, and bowls.
Das ist ja geil.
All the horns are empty.
Clevere Geschichte, da einen Wehrbär reinzuschmuggeln und dann entsprechend auszulösen.
Fang marks, claw marks, broken bones. Hard to say what exactly killed him.
Hier ist ein roter Schimmer, aber kann ich leider nicht anschauen.
Ottrig. Shit, no more than a kid. Earthy scent from the bear's maw. Something towards mushrooms? Bowls empty. So many wounds. The scent's in the air. No wonder Hjalborn bled to death. Somewhere else in this room. Bowl at each table. Mead in this one. And only mead.
Okay, also aus dem Kessel kam der erdige Geruch. Jetzt verfolgen wir mal die Duftspur.
Here. Mead spiked with some kind of mushroom. And human blood. Ceres, come here.
A guard saw what happened. Those weren't bears. They were...
Men who transform into bears.
Berserkers.
Jetzt kann ich natürlich meinen Faustkampf gegen diese wilden Kerle nicht mehr machen. Hätte ich doch nochmal versuchen sollen vorher, aber naja, jetzt ist es zu spät.
Berserkers?
The Skald's name for warriors who change into animals in the midst of battle. Stuff of fairy tales, legends. But it seems to make sense, right?
Almost. We were at a feast, not on a battlefield. Think I know what caused them to transform. The mead they drank. Smell this. Mead spiked with blood. And something else. Thinking it could be a mushroom, but I don't recognize the type.
Hjort might help us. Few druids know herbs better.
Can't hurt to try.
Der Jord, den kennen wir auch noch. Das war der Druide vom Jarl auf Speaker Orc. Der steht hier unten.
Freyr, our mother, may the sea swallow the traitors. Freyr, our lady.
Mind if I interrupt?
Already have? What is it?
Someone spiked one of the mead barrels with blood and something else. An herb or a mushroom. Sarah said,
Give me the horn. I know the smell. A mushroom. Mardrome.
Mardrome related in any way to berserkers?
Aye. But only in the tales told to children as they're put to sleep on cold winter nights. Warriors who ate Mardrome were said to transform into beasts when consumed by battle rage. But as I said, it's only...
Only a legend, I know. Still, I find it easier to believe than some story about bears appearing out of nowhere. Ceres wasn't lying. You know your fungi.
I do. Especially those which affect the mind, soothe it, summon waking dreams. Odalric suffered for years. I tried to help him in various ways, initially with prayer, then with poppy milk.
But he's done with that now, right?
It's not that simple. But we'll wean him off it yet.
Mardrome. Never heard of it.
You have another name for it on the continent. Psilocybe, I believe.
Oh.
All right. Hasn't eaten it to soothe pain.
Udalric tried it too, but only a few times. In larger doses, the mushroom causes visions, nightmares.
Yes, the last thing Udalric needed more of. Thanks for your help. Blood and Mardrome. The taste of human flesh and a substance that triggers visions. That well could have caused the rage. Maybe even the transformation.
Maybe. Hard to believe someone spiked the mead here in the hall, though, in front of all those witnesses.
You're right. I helped prepare for the feast. I'd have noticed. It might have happened before they brought the drink upstairs. In the cellars, maybe? Come on, we could find some clues there.
Wieder eine schöne Detektivquest. Bin ich ja schon gespannt. Ah, hier sind die Anführer von den anderen Clans. Mal schauen, ob die was zu sagen
Wanted to
haben.
talk to you.
What about?
What about? What do you think, Holger? Is not hear about salted herring or the currents round Speakerog?
Flap your gob at me again and I'll shut it for good.
Calm down. You act like rabid dogs, not Jarls of Skellige. Speak, Witcher.
Any ideas who might be behind the massacre?
Nilfgaard. They're the most again. But we'll avenge our sons. We'll burn their shores from Nazea to Atolia.
Wonders abound in the Nilfgaardian army. Towers with wheels, Zerrikanian mercenaries on humpback horses. But I've not heard of them having trained bears.
This was Crack, I tell you. We're in his castle, he let him in.
Wasted words, Slugos. I don't know who the traitor is, Witcher, but I'll tell you, it's none of us. We all lost loved ones.
How'd all of you manage to survive?
What you saying? Eh? That we're the ones schemed this up?
Shut your gob. You're clucking as foolish as a gander hatching eggs. We survived because we're the best warriors in Skellige.
You're both damned fools. If not for the Witcher, none of us would be alive.
Das will ich meinen.
So long.
Okay.
We must find the traitors quickly. Elsewise, the warriors will take matters into their own hands. Castle's abuzz already.
Think they'd attack Croc openly?
My father or each other. All in the finest Skellige tradition. Haven't had a good civil war in ages.
Hurry up with that.
Knew there'd be trouble. It was all too calm.
Funny. Arnvold said the same. For a feast to be any good, mead's gotta flow, but so does blood.
I'd say he got his wish. I really hope Hjalmar's doing something useful, not just looking for a fight.
Relax. Your brother's impetuous, not stupid.
We keep the poison at the cellar's other end down below. Come, I'll show you. The stench! Is that vodka?
Mahakaman spirit. Someone ruined several barrels of the finest.
Good thing Dad's got other worries on his mind.
Gut, ich würde sagen, hier machen wir ein kurzes Päuschen im Schnapskeller und in der nächsten Folge finden wir dann raus, hoffentlich, wer den Met vergiftet hat. Bis zum nächsten Mal.